We sit down now with another leader in statistics making an impact on the wider world. DuBois Bowman is Dean of the University of Michigan School of Public Health and an expert in the statistical analysis of large, complex data sets. DuBois, thanks so much for joining us.
It's a pleasure to be here.
Tell us how you went from your statistical training to where you're at today and kind of any lessons learned you want to share with the audience.
My pathway to leadership has been one that has been gradual and has seemed to evolve sort of naturally over time. I started my faculty career with all the ambitions that faculty usually join academia, and establishing my research and developing courses and teaching and advising our students. And over time, I began to get exposed to some leaders locally at the university. And then as an associate professor, I was tapped for an emerging leaders program that really allowed me to get a sense of how things work and function at the university. Ultimately, I ended up leveraging some of the lessons learned to launch and pitch a concept for developing a research center, and I developed the Center for Biomedical Imaging Statistics at Emory University and was the inaugural director. And things really have progressed from there, and went on to become a department chair of biostatistics at Columbia and now dean at the University of Michigan School of Public Health.
So impressive. What do you think it is about statisticians that make them exceptional leaders?
I think statisticians have a lot of qualities that translate naturally to leadership. The many statisticians, in addition to the core theoretical training, are involved in a lot of collaborations. And we go into situations where we may not be the subject matter expert in the room, that sometimes dealing with complex concepts. And so the ability to listen, to understand the essence of a problem, to frame the problem, to try to think about gathering data to make evidence-based decisions, ultimately to make decisions, and then to communicate those effectively to different audiences. So those are things to me that many statisticians do naturally in the practice of statistics, and I think also those qualities translate very well to leadership.
Sounds like you had a wonderful experience when you were tapped for kind of a leadership. They saw great things in you and helped develop you. What type of advice do you have for other young people, especially if they want to go into leadership in academia?
Two pieces of advice that I would pass along. One is, don't think about leadership as positional, right? Find ways in whatever position you're in to contribute to your organization, to your institution, to your department. And the way I usually phrase that is just lead from where you are. If you see things that you think could work better, raise them and be willing to dive in and do the work and come up with concepts to improve them. And in doing so helps you develop leadership qualities. It also helps others take notice of your ability to make such contributions. And then the second piece of advice is just network. We're here at the Joint Statistical Meetings, and the ASA, the American Statistical Association, is a great place to develop relationships, and those also contribute, I think, to opening up opportunities for leadership.
Thank you so much for talking with us. Congratulations too on all your success in your career.
Thank you. It's been a pleasure.